Well, I just got back from physio and doctor's appointments, and now I actually know the full picture of what's wrong with me. Also, by the way, how very Canadian. Middle of a heat wave, wearing a sweater and shorts. Anyway, laundry list of what's going on. Carpal tunnel in both wrists, arthritis in my left hand, especially the index finger, myofascial pain syndrome, dialing up all the pain, and yeah. Apparently, I also have a buildup of scar tissue in my shoulders. And then there's the neck injury, where the openings on the left side are compressing on the nerves. Ah, whatever, fuck it, just read the report. Anyway, if I get up too quick, I'm dizzy. If I turn my head to the left too quick, I get dizzy. Constantly have fucking cervigenic headaches on top of my cluster headaches. I feel stiff, and I'm in a lot of pain. It's nice to know that it's not all in my head. I mean, some of it is, because that's why I'm on anxiety meds now. Chronic insomnia and stress and anxiety made everything way worse. Things are getting better and improving, but now for the next 7 weeks, I have physiotherapy appointments. Right now, for range of motion, they have me doing exercises like this. That's not proper form. I'm just holding my phone. Leave me alone. Alternate to the other side. Do the same thing. Reach up the wall. Look up. Back down. Towel behind the top of the head. Push back without moving your neck or like bending your head. And then same thing down here. They also have me doing the chin tucks and the squeezing the shoulder blades. Sorry, it was really hard to show that one on camera while holding my phone with both hands. Look, I'm very fortunate that, I mean, I bonked my head pretty good, and that has caused some issues, but for the most part, my spine is relatively healthy. A lot of the damage is mechanical, and I'll be able to fix that through physio. The stress and mental stuff, I mean, I'm on anxiety meds, and the Seroquel helped, but now I'm on mirtazapine, dealing with my grief and guilt and shit. I'm doing much better. It's been years. Anyway, proper sleep, physio and exercise, losing a little bit of weight, proper healthy diet, quitting smoking. I will get better. And between doing content creation, writing books, doing, WordPress web development and shit, I was on my computer and my cell phone pretty much constantly for the last few years. So I did it to myself, and, posture is a big part of it. So in regards to the scar tissue, it's prior injury, soft tissue healing in the rhomboids and middle trapezius. Fucking, I don't know. I understood in the moment. I was like, yeah, I totally get, but it's gone now. In one ear and out the other. I have structural and mechanical issues that prevent mobility and restrict movement. I'm a chronic ball of stress that disassociates and throws himself into hyperproductivity and overworks his body. I'd say that's evident if you've watched my content. Doing the food forest, doing the multiple books, stupid amounts of videos, and yeah, we get the point. I don't like sitting still, so, I'm gonna go into the food forest. I just gotta be a little bit more selective on the type of movement that I do. And I think I need to avoid going onto my computer, playing video games, or doing things that exacerbate these kinds of symptoms. So even when I produce content, I'll just produce my own content and avoid the For You page and the endless doom scrolling. I'm gonna have to retrain my body so that when I'm just doing nothing, I have to check my posture. I have to train myself to not slouch. Make sure that I'm not looking down and to the left or right while I'm on my phone. And most importantly, hello Margaret, I need to get a good night's fucking sleep, which I've been doing a lot better lately. I've been able to get decent sleeps, and it's made a hell of a difference on my cognition, my irritability, my anxiety. As I've said in multiple videos now, I'm feeling more like me than I have in years. I look better. I feel better. Basically, boiled down simply, a couple years ago, something happened that caused me a lot of grief and stress. Rather than face that, I ended up throwing myself into my work. Got injured, Instead of taking a break, pushed through it. Injury got worse. Then got injured again in a different way. Kept pushing through it. Injury got really fucking bad this last winter, and I was in severe pain. I still wouldn't stop, and my nervous system was activated, and I just kept going. Then I just couldn't do anything from like December onward, and felt like absolute fucking garbage. Well, probably closer to February. Anyway, my body finally forced me to rest, and so I did. And things have gotten better. I've gotten on medication that helps me sleep and helps with anxiety. Massive improvement, cannot be understated. Now I'm on a new medication, and hopefully that one helps and works well long term. Like I'm doing better, but also my range of motion is not very good. I can still do things like use a push mower, but most other daily tasks are a huge struggle for me. Like, believe it or not, brushing your teeth, really hard motion for me. My hands are shaky, and if you look at the screen, you can kind of tell. I can lift, well over 100 pounds, no problem. But a coffee mug? Some days are definitely better than others, and I am improving. Physio will hopefully, over time, I'm going to have to continue it. It's probably going to have to be a lifelong thing, these exercises. But, well, I don't feel worthless anymore because so much of my economic value has been tied to me being a big man and what my body can do, and a lot of the jobs that are easy for me to get are labor type positions. So when I moved into making money online and doing that kind of stuff, I did do well for a while, but it became all consuming, and it came at a cost that honestly I don't think is worth it anymore. Like, I just want a grocery store job. I don't care, I'll stock shelves overnight. I might have to long term go back to school and find something else that is more ergonomically sensible for me. I don't think I want to be on a computer all day long. I'd rather be a land surveyor or something like that. Which means, of course, I'm going to have to go get my driver's license because... So for the next couple years, I think I'm still going to write books. I'll always be an author. But focus on building things offline. Focus on repairing my body, my strength. I want to get in really good shape. I want to be someone that has the kind of mobility when he is older. And again, most importantly, I want to have some good night's sleeps. Because to go years without REM sleep, to not feel well rested, has physiological consequences. And getting a good night's sleep now, it's like 5:50, and I'm counting down the hours till I can go to bed. I look forward to going to bed now instead of being afraid to. And I can drink coffee, which, if you watch my page, you know that I switched to tea, and I really like teas. But I switched to tea because I was getting chest pains from drinking coffee. Turns out that was fucking anxiety attacks at night, and I don't have chest pains anymore. Now that's a bit of a self-diagnosis. I mean, all of this, generally speaking, is because inferred from what has happened to me, obviously. What I tell the doctors is what they... It is my personal belief that when this first started, my mother is a part-time real estate agent. She's also the counselor, but whatever. She was selling a house, and those posts for the real estate signs, I was hammering it in with a sledge, and we hit a root, and I was just a nut bar, but I was sick as fuck with the flu, and I just kept pounding and pounding, and then we ended up having to bury it because we couldn't get it back out. But ever since then, my wrists have hurt, and it's just become this whole thing because everything kept compounding on each other, and I refused to let things heal, and I wasn't getting good sleep. And well, needless to say, these last 3 years I have felt like fucking shit, and I'm starting, even gradually, feeling better.